Yo, dudes, the Empire's pretty chill. Maybe you could, like, join it or something.
Hey everyone, Lucamus Prime here. So it is time for another action figure and unboxing review today. And in this unboxing and review of a figure, I'm going to be unboxing a figure by my favourite action figure making company of all time, Neca. And this is for one of my favourite horror movie villains of all time, from a movie which debuted in the 1970s and is based on a true story, guys. Yeah, so it's a pretty disturbing story, of course, yeah. And this is for a figure who is based on an antagonist in this franchise. As of course, none other than a NECA figure of Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And this is of course based on the original movie, guys, as you guys can see, one from 1974. And I love how the cover of this box is literally the poster. So when I've done this video, I might probably cut off the front and put it on my wall to stick up. Yeah, because it's really cool, this. Yeah. So when I open it up, here he is. So as you can see, yeah, it looks pretty scary already, doesn't it? Yeah, even though it's only a figure. So there's a picture of him when you can pause him like that. And so it comes of course with the figure himself. Yeah, it looks very well detailed, doesn't it? Comes with an alternate head with a different, you know, human mask, of course, and also his iconic chainsaw. And there's also some brutal tools here which he uses, such as a meat cleaver, a hammer, and I think it's sort of like, you know, a little knife sort of thing it is, and also as well a crowbar. So yeah, this is pretty cool, isn't it? And I gotta say, yeah, it does look pretty freaky, yeah. And he's definitely a very scary character. So, you know, when it comes to a franchise, guys, you know what? I love the original movie, an absolute masterpiece, one of the best slasher horror movies of all time, in my opinion, absolute masterpiece. The second movie is, in my opinion, a great sequel, which is funny in a good way as well, I will add. And in my opinion, it's where the franchise truly ends in my canon. The third movie is an unnecessary disappointment, which in my opinion had plot holes that made no sense, and I didn't really like it very much. And then, of course, after that, we got The Next Generation, which is the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I can't believe it accomplished that, because it was pure garbage. There was nothing good about it. It was absolutely horrendous, and it also assassinated Leatherface beyond all belief and ruined Leatherface. Then we, of course, got the two remakes, being the movie with the same title from 2003 as the original movie, and then, of course, The Beginning. The Beginning I liked more, because it felt the closest we got to the original movie in these remakes, and 2003 one was also good, and then sadly it got worse, because we then got Texas Chainsaw 3D, or if you got it, you know, on DVD, just Texas Chainsaw, which in my opinion sucked. Apart from the opening scene, in my opinion, it's only worth watching for the opening scene, and that's it. Everything else sucked. Then also we got another prequel called Leatherface. Yeah, called Leatherface, just Leatherface, guys, because the third movie is called Leatherface Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, but Leatherface, in my opinion, was a very boring and forgettable prequel, in my opinion. And then we got the movie which killed my interest in this franchise, which of course was a 2022 Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which of course was dumped onto Netflix. And when I heard it had been made, and based on the fact that it had lots of bad reviews and stuff like that, I knew it was going to suck. And I watched it and I despised it. May not have been as bad as Next Generation, but well, in my opinion, it was garbage, and it killed any interest I'd have in watching more TCM movies. But yeah, so it's got that film that I'm not going to be watching any more films if they do them. I mean, I hope they don't do any more. And as far as I'm concerned, guys, there's only two movies in the canon of the original timeline, just two films being the first two films. And I do also have a remix too. So yeah, it's a franchise that I don't like, with the exception of those four films, guys. So in the meantime, let's get this figure open, shall we? So could open it from the top here. Cool. It's got, like, you know, sellotape on it, you know, to keep it safe, yeah. Cool. Okay, so here's the figure, guys. Sealed nicely and safely. And just like a background or something, I think it is. Let me see if I can get it out. It's ripped a bit, though, sadly. Oh, be careful. There we go. So this is definitely a pretty eerie background to put Leatherface in front of, isn't it? Yeah, goodness me. Yeah, it's pretty scary, isn't it? Just going to put that to one side for now. I'll put a box out of the way. And then let's get the figure out of here now, shall we? So let's try and get getting accessories out first. So here is the alternate head, which is definitely very disturbing. Goodness me, very well detailed, I'll say that, but yeah, really scary in my opinion. Yeah, to look at. Also as well, let me get the tools out that he has. So they're being protected, which is good. So here is the crowbar. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? It's got blood on the front too. So you can literally simulate him killing with it, can't you? Without blood on it. It's already there. Here's his meat cleaver. Then also as well, his little dagger thing, knife. Looks pretty cool, that. Yeah, really nice. Is it supposed to go anywhere? I don't know. Maybe. And of course, here is his hammer, which is pretty nice. And of course, his more signature weapon, which, you know, fans will know the character for, the chainsaw. Which is very mysterious because it never seems to run out of fuel, does it? Yeah, which makes him a very frightening character, yeah. Goodness me, he's so scary, isn't he? And now for the main event, which of course is the figure himself. So, I'm going to have to be really careful as I get it out. Ooh. Let me just cut the things holding him in. There we go, that's one hand out. Now for the other. There we go, and he's out. There we go. So wow, yeah, the detail on this figure is oh, what's this? Oh, is this like some, like, you know, gel thing that he has? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Didn't notice that. Oh wow. Yeah, I think that's all for the accessories. Yeah, it is. Nice one. See, this figure is definitely really frightening, isn't it? Really is. And as you guys can see here, the apron actually has been, you know, tied up to him on the back. Yeah, so if you wanted to, you could probably, you know, untie the apron and, you know, take it off him. But, you know, I don't really want to do that because I want to keep the apron on because I think it makes him, you know, look, you know, how he should in a movie with it on. And yeah, definitely a very freaky face as well. And the detail on the mask is also very scary too. Goodness me. So let me see if we can put a chainsaw on his hand. Right, where's it going now? Does it go here? I think it goes in here, I believe, yeah. Hold on a second. Oh, goodness. Yeah, sometimes it can be a bit of a pain to, you know, get the weapons in these figures. How does it look on the box? Does it say? I have no idea, you know, like, how it's supposed to go in. Right, so according to a picture of him, you know, on the poster, so he's gonna, you know, hold it a bit like this or something, I think. Oh god. Yeah, this is definitely a hassle to get in. Goodness me. And then I think I'll use the left hand to hold the other part of the chainsaw. So it looks like he's, of course, using it with both hands like he does in the films. Oh, God. The old Neca always make it a hassle to get the figures in, don't they? Well, tell you what, I'll probably just attempt to do it, you know, after I film this video anyway, really. Because, yeah, it's a bit of a pain to, you know, get it on. Like, I don't know why they had to make it so difficult, really. What a shame. But nonetheless, though, I can't really, you know, complain much because this is definitely, you know, a really amazing figure. Very well detailed. And, oh, there you go. So it already looks pretty scary, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, wow. Very freaky figure. And, yeah. So, this is definitely a really well-detailed figure. Neca done a very good job making it. The head's very well articulated too. Yeah, it can move pretty quickly too. Yeah, that's nice. But yeah, nonetheless, though, this is definitely a very scary figure as well. Indeed, yeah, goodness me. So yeah. So guys, this is me doing my unboxing and review of the Neca Leatherface action figure. So, the only nitpick I have is that it is quite difficult to put the weapons into Leatherface's hands, you know, the chainsaw specifically. I'm pretty sure it can be easy to put, you know, the smaller weapons in, but the chainsaw in particular is quite hard to put in. I'll probably get the hang of it eventually, but nonetheless, it's definitely a great figure, and yeah, really awesome. Nonetheless, and I definitely recommend getting it if you're a fan of the original movie or the others, you know, if you're a fan of a franchise. So yeah, it's pretty cool, definitely worth getting. So you know the drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to comment what you guys think of this action figure by Neca. And let me know if you got in the comments below, or if you haven't, I reckon you get it. Also, be sure to join the team and press and subscribe for this coming future. If you'd like to be a member, you can press on these pieces or your subscription, and I'll see you all later.